Oh my God, here it is. The live signing of the Tenacious D graphic novel Post-Apocalypto. I'm Jack
Yeah,
Black.
I'm Kyle
That's Kyle
Gass.
Gass. You are the disciples. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to sign your books. We're going to talk to you. We're going to answer your questions. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm having fun already.
But first off, I just want to talk a little bit about the book. Here it is.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Tenacious D Post-Apocalypto. And you see how it glimmers and shimmers. The lighting, if you catch the light just right, it's like a rainbow.
It's a jewel.
That font was specially chosen for us by Fantagraphics Books. What a great publishing house. They've been making great comic books for like decades. I remember back in the 90s, dude.
What was your favorite?
I bet you they started in the 80s though. I don't really
Mhm.
know. But we're really excited because we've never published a graphic novel or a book of any kind before. So it's a whole new world. We are published authors, I think you could say. And we're pretty fancy. And we do book signings. This is just a thing we do now. It's like one of the
Yeah.
things that we do. And we set it up ourselves on the internet because we're technical wizards. We're whiz kids. Okay. We write, we rock, we can run tech interference. If you got a tech issue, call the D. We'll whip it together, plug it into the flange. Oh, you got something wrong with your computer screens? You got to use the flux capac. All right. Anyways, this is a project. This is the culmination of a project that me and Cage have been working on for years. Well, really, Cage, when did it start? When did we first come up with the idea for Post-Apocalypto?
I think 2016, 2015.
Well, 2015. Well, no. The answer is no. It's when he won. Oh wait, did he win in 2015?
No, yeah, I think he won 20.
Wait, let's figure this out. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually exactly 4 years ago ish, just under 4 years,
Yeah.
because the shit went down
November
November.
for a year.
What's a voting day? November 3rd.
November 3rd.
November 3rd, 2016. The world crumbled. Our worlds just evaporated. It was so depressing. And we had a whole plan for another record we were going to make. And we were like, forget that plan. The world is ending. Who cares about that plan? We need a new plan. We need an end of the world plan. And that's when we decided we're going to make a record and a movie and a cartoon and a graphic novel called Post-Apocalypto, about how we will survive the coming apocalypse. And I have to say, I think it's our best work. I think in many ways it's our greatest work. I'm very proud of it. And here it is in book form. And you can see all of these artworks and stories captured for all time. Oh, and you guys, just so you don't forget, at the beginning of the book, see that first page, it's kind of hard to see.
Well, that's where we're supposed to sign. This open?
Right. On the third page, whatever, on this red page here, it's kind of hard to see. But right there, do you see what it says, Cage?
I can't quite read it.
Not really.
Wait.
So what, you bust out your magnifying glass because it says listen along by clicking the link at tenaciousd.com. And that's one of the fun things that we wanted to do, was to give you like an audio component. You know, a lot of people like to listen to their books on tape, whatever, audio books. So you can follow along like a children's storybook, you know, as you read it. You can listen to our performances. And when it gets to a song, you'll hear the song and be able to follow along. And it's just sort of a throwback to like when we were kids, how rad that would be. We wanted to be radical like that.
I was told we were supposed to sign on this page here on the blue.
We wanted it to be radical like thatical. Anyway, enough of my yapping. I want to start sign some books. What do you say, Cage?
Let's doodle it.
Okay,
Let's do
so
it.
and I'm also going to answer some questions. I'm going to ask Cage some questions. These are from the fans.
Good. That's the best questions.
Uh,
Now, is it okay? Do you think if I put a couple of these aside for my own personal Christmas gifts?
No, dude, these are all going to specific people. You cannot. No, you cannot.
These are prizes.
Dude,
They're
you know
so
what you
cool,
should do?
though.
You should do
What?
what I've been doing. Just go to Amazon and buy the book because it'll drive up the numbers. I'm trying to drive
help us drive up the sales.
I want that opening week numbers because you know what my secret goal is?
Yes.
New York Times. What is it called?
Bestseller.
Yeah, you want to get on that New York Times bestseller list, but not just on it. You got to be in the top 5, bro. So get on board with the D. Get the D to the top 5 New York Times.
What about the goal that we shared last night?
New York Times bestseller list. What's that?
What about that goal we shared last night? The best-selling book ever.
Oh yeah. Well, nah, I don't want to share that.
Yeah.
No, that's not something I want to share. That was something but we do want to party with Oprah. If you're watching Oprah, we know you're a fan. If you want to go ahead and throw us on your list.
Wait, did she choose for the book club?
Much appreciated in times like this.
Anyway, going in.
Advice for a young musician. Do you have any advice for a young musician, Cage?
Yeah, work on your jams. It's all about the songs.
I'm signing this one like that, but I'm leaving a lot of space for you below.
Oh my God!
Leave space for me. What I'm saying is, don't take up all the real estate. Okay.
Okay, that's like
good, dude. You put nice.
I'm saying that's an extra special one. Okay, I got one. There's not that many books. We should probably drag this out a little bit.
What was your advice for the young musician?
Oh, the young musicians. Work on your jams. And work on your jams. Don't get too hung up on, popularity or how many internet subscribers. Work on your songs.
Dude, to that end, I would say my advice for a young musician in this day and age, because that's what it is.
Give up.
Work on your YouTubes. Try to get some visual music vids going that you shoot on your iPhone that you can put on the YouTubes, because it's a YouTube's world, y'all. Don't be shy. Okay. Hey, Kyle, how's the clogging coming along? Would love to see you guys back in Charlotte next tour. Keep up the good work.
Oh man, we miss you, Charlotte. What a great city.
Did you even own a pair of clogs?
I lost my last pair.
What about Crocs? Do you own Crocs?
I did, but then I think I lost them.
Someone's getting some Crocs for Christmas. Dude, I think Crocs and socks are the new clogs. Close enough. I'm gonna get you some Crocs and socks.
Now, are we gonna be able to rush these back to our houses to sign them completely, or they're just?
Oh, wait a second. I should say that was Tim from Charlotte, North Carolina, who asked that question, and the advice for a young musician question came from Tammy.
Oh, Tammy.
I got another question here, Cage, from Ryan in Wilmington, North Carolina. Have you been in touch with Flarna? Is she still into clogging?
I can't believe 2 clogging questions right in a row. Well, yes, I have, and we still clog.
It's a deep cut question because you had to have seen the original Tenacious D HBO episodes to know about Flarna. So, bravo, super fan, psycho fan for knowing about Flarna. But Flarna was actually played by a good friend of ours, Laura Milligan, who was a hilarious.
She's probably watching.
Who put on a comedy show every month, and all the cool LA indie comedians would go there, and we loved her, and we both loved her, and we were kind of like jealous of her. I mean, neither of us dated her, but it was just like up in our minds. We're like, I love her, and Kate was like, no, I love her, and we were both like fighting over who really loved her the most, and that's where the whole Flarna saga started. And we asked her, would she play herself, basically? Laura Milligan, will you be Flarna? And she's like, yeah.
No, why not? That was
Clogged it
you know
up.
who was the waitress in that was Karen Kilgariff
Fantastic.
from the murder. Was it that podcast she does?
Um,
Huge.
Okay, so that was from Ryan in Wilmington, North Carolina. Next, we got
Are
a
we
question.
signing it, Ryan?
I'm not
sorry.
signing him to anyone specifically because then we're going to have to like keep track of who's send them to the right. Now, the fact that you ask that, Kyle, makes it like, oh yeah, they're gonna. So now I feel like it's a real letdown if we don't.
Nah.
I don't know if we're supposed to or not. I don't think we're
No, you're right.
supposed to.
No, that's separate. I'm conflating.
You don't want to accidentally.
Conflating and signing in the questions. Going in.
Okay. Anyways,
Next question.
next question. Aaron in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Mhm.
What is y'all's favorite currently running comic book? Oh,
Oh man.
that's a good question. And that's from Aaron in Virginia Beach. You know what? It's funny you ask that because I just read an amazing comic book
What is it?
by a fellow named. What is that dinging? Is that me?
Sorry, no, that's my someone's.
I bet you it's Jesse.
Oh, just my signature. They don't want.
I'm going silent. Okay. Johnny Ryan is a comic book author and illustrator, and he did this comic. It's a giant tome. Where is it? I might have it here somewhere. It looks like a big giant black Bible. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
And it's called Prison Pit. Look at how thick that thing is.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's basically just like a sci-fi action adventure. And it's
is it text or is it all?
Dude, it's just wall-to-wall bloodshed. It's this dude is in prison and they throw him down the pit and he wakes up on this horrible planet of just prison planet, basically. And he just has to survive. And he is a bad mofo and he kills and hacks his way. There's Nazi bastards on the planet.
Oh my God, of course.
And he just has to survive. In a way, it's kind of post-apocalypto sci-fi.
I was going to say, I think that you, it was a nod, a doff of the cap. An homage to that girl.
Shout out to Johnny Ryan for his awesome, epic adventure. So anyway, wait. Oh, and you know what I saw, Cage? Have you heard about this guy, Matt Fury? He's the guy that first designed Pepe the Frog. And it turns out Pepe didn't start off as like an alt-right hate symbol. He's just like this sweet, lovable frog, the most loving frog character in the universe. And he had a really funny comic book called what was it called? Good Guys. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Anyway, Matt Fury, check out this documentary if you get a chance. It's kind of amazing because you see like the evolution of a meme, how this sweet little innocent work of art that was actually like a really funny comic book got just hijacked and taken from him and used as this crazy thing that like it turned into a weird tool for the right wing and helped get Trump elected, if you believe that. It's kind of amazing.
I mean, what's it called?
It's called Feels Good, Man.
Yeah.
A little movie.
I kind of feel like Trump feels good. Pam, make a memo.
You think Trump feels good right now?
Oh, I thought you said that was the name of the documentary.
No, it's not Trump feels good. It's just feels good, man.
Feels good. Okay.
Okay. Next question. That was Aaron. Thanks for asking, Aaron. Up next, we got a question from Catherine in Nashville, Tennessee. I was just thinking, Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville is one of my favorite cities in the country. In the great U.S. of A., Nashville, Tennessee. What a town! What a
Music Town, USA.
Music Town, USA. Remember when we just played there recently? We partied with
Sure.
Jack White. That's a good one, Cage. Good art, good artistry. And we had that concert, and you could tell that the audience was like, "We
Yeah.
see great music every night. You better bring your biscuits. You better bring your hot sauce." Can you turn your phone to
Well,
where you turn off the
yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me here. I go. I'll turn it off.
Ooh, you turn off the ding
But I
ding.
think because it's hooked into the
Driving me
yeah.
nuts.
It's the tragic irony is actually our management team.
Anyway, Catherine from Nashville, Tennessee says, "Can Tenacious D release a line or Pez dispensers?"
Yes, we can. Bill Mooney.
I like that.
Let's have yeah. Although we probably have to talk to the Pez people.
I love Pez.
Yeah, I mean, of course, classic, timeless.
Robin from Vizingen, Netherlands. Oh, from the Netherlands. Love the Netherlands.
One.
I used to think that like that whole part of the world was the Netherlands and like all the
Mhm.
countries over there. Like, yeah, Sweden is one of the Netherlands. Switzerland is the
Oh
Netherlands.
no!
No, Denmark is
Man.
a Netherland, as well as,
Yeah.
all the countries over in that neighborhood. I was wrong. The Netherlands is a country called the Netherlands. Am I right about
Mhm.
that? But there are
And
different
then
territories of the Netherlands.
right, right.
It's
And
just
then
weird
in the
that there's a
Netherlands.
country with the at the beginning. You don't have any
Yeah, yeah,
countries
yeah.
with the. It's not the.
Well,
Well,
it's
I guess it's
plural
the
because
United
what the
States.
Netherlands has Denmark and
We are the United States of America.
no, they have
But it's
Holland
not
and
like the
Holland.
Mexico.
Right, right,
It's
right.
not it's not the Canada.
Yeah. What do you think of this way? Just something different.
Wait, you can't change your signature.
Name
It
it,
looks like a
but you get the
forgery.
original word.
Well, it's going to
Well,
be worth more because that's the only time that ever happened.
it'd be the last time after that
When I
reaction.
sign that one, I'm going to have to say like
I thought art was about freedom, man.
I think
Freedom.
I'm going to have to make a
Bust
comment.
out the modern. Oh, you're going.
Wait, but anyway, Robin from the Netherlands said, "What is the best touring car experience?" What is the best touring car experience? I think she's talking about the tour bus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I gotta say, I love getting on that bus. Uh,
The whole thing. The best part is the whole thing. Yeah.
it's the best way to travel. It's the best way to see the world. It's a house in a bus. You got your bunk beds. All your friends in the band are there in the bunk beds or in the lounge area. You've got your Xbox. You've got your snacks in the fridge. You've got a toilet that's only for pee pee. Don't go poo poo. That's the number one rule of the doo doo.
Ah.
But yeah, we used to have a game because back like 10 years ago, um, before the Wi-Fi like takeover, like before the Netflix, when you got on a tour bus and you wanted to watch a movie, all the tour buses had a hard drive with like 30,000 crappy movies that they downloaded illegally from BitTorrent or whatever. And what we would do is a game called Foregone Conclusion. Us would sit there, we'd get our drink on, and we'd say, "Okay, let's start from the beginning." And you'd start with like alphabetically. It'd be Aardvark's Surprise. So you'd go until you find a movie that no one's ever seen. Not any of the seven of you have ever seen it. So Aardvark's Revenge. No one's ever seen it. Okay, here we go. And you'd start to watch the movie Aardvark's Revenge, and of course, it's a piece of crap. And you wait. And, if you hate it and you want to go to the next movie, you say gong, and you don't go. You don't move on until there's four gongs. And it was just so much joy from Foregone Conclusion. I just remember laughing so hard at how crappy the movies were and the gongs, but then not wanting to gong because it was so bad. I wanted to see more of the badness. And then something would happen that was just so horrible. I'd be gong. And like all of a sudden something would happen like, oh, the sexy legs, ungong. Now there's only two gongs. Do you know what I'm talking about, Cage?
Yeah, it was
So
exciting.
that's my answer. Do you have any other memories of the bus that are
I
like?
think staying up with you and it was just us two left after all the felt like the kids had gone to sleep and we could have some special times
We
on the
did have some
vibration
special
of
times,
this.
especially on that last tour. We were
Yeah.
always the last ones to go to sleep.
We kind of have weird insomniacs together. We sleep,
It
Dude, look
was
at
a
this.
simple
I'm
pleasure
not
just
going
to
fast.
talk of
Look,
life. Little Cage. Oh,
see that?
nice.
Look a picture of that. I don't know. I think I
Dang.
bought a cracked one.
Okay, next question. Michael from Anaheim, California, right next door, Disneyland, rather. Do you still sing inward ever?
Oh, yes.
I do sing inward. I do still do some inward singing.
Yeah.
Uh, but let me see. I can literally hold that note for
It
19 hours.
seemed like there was a little breakdown
Nope.
between the inhale
To the
and the.
untrained ear, they would never hear any break in it. Yeah. There's a
Well,
microscopic
that's
pause
not what I was hearing.
when I'm transitioning from exhale to inhale, but other than that,
Right. Right.
it's a technique that not many people have mastered. Okay, next question. Nick in St. Paul, Minnesota. What are the ingredients to rocket sauce? Would like to make some
Mm.
pasta.
Mm. Well,
Nick
here's the
wants to
first
make some
ingredient.
pasta.
Hard work, Nick.
Wait a second.
Hard work.
Could you turn the dinger off on your phone? I think there's a
Somebody.
mute button a switch. You know what I mean? There's
No,
a
but
switch
it's on
on
my
the side.
computer. Oh, right.
Oh, it's the computer. I know what you mean. Right. Yeah. So the computer is not gonna. Never mind. We'll just have to deal with the dings.
No, here's the thing.
What is the message though? Just out of curiosity.
A friend of mine said that she loved the stash.
Oh, dude, you getting the stash is getting some good reviews, dude.
Well, yeah. You remember I colored it.
Yeah.
And, it looked like a crazy homeless guy had entered.
Yeah.
And it didn't come out. It was just like a magic marker in my hair.
I like it. I'm a fan of the stash as well. So, what are the ingredients to rocket sauce? He wants to make some pasta.
No.
So I think it's basically just ragu, and then add your own personal goo. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, God.
I don't have a. Is there a rocket sauce recipe? Cage, do you have a recipe for sauce of any kind?
Yeah. Rocket sauce. I was giving it earlier. It's hard work and determination.
Yeah, but that's the metaphorical sauce. But
Oh.
Are you a sauce man? Do you like sauces? Do you put
Oh,
sauce?
we actual sauces? Oh my God, yeah, like bolognese. I like
a bolognese. Dude, that's your
like
go-to sauce.
yeah.
Have you ever made a bolognese?
Well, I have my personal chef at PJ make it for me.
Dude,
She's probably the best chef there is.
You know what your I'm gonna can I tell people the secret ingredient in your personal rocket sauce? Because I actually know.
Yes, what?
Tomatoes from your own garden.
It's true. It's true.
A lot
What
of
a
people
crop
don't
we've
know
had
Dave
this
grows
year.
tomatoes in the backyard.
We have one. Can you bring one over? I'm going to show
A
you.
little tomato garden.
It is. We're growing tomatoes, and the orange trees are really coming into right now. Summer fruit. It wouldn't be summer without it. Fresh from the tree, ready for me.
Oh, look at that juicy one. This one's from Katie Jane, Pontypool, United Kingdom. Hi, my name is Shane. It's my birthday soon. What is the best birthday present you've ever got? But it says her name is Katie Jane. The question is from Katie Jane, but then the question is, hi, my name is Shane.
It is Katie Jane.
Maybe Katie Jane goes by Shane.
Katie Jane
Anyway,
and Shane.
Shane's birthday soon. What's the best birthday present that you ever got, Cage?
Oh, Jack Black. Well, he got me a Cadillac.
Oh, good.
Now I don't think I'm going back anymore.
That was the
Jack got
answer I
me.
was hoping for. Kyle
Well,
just
this
turned 60. For those of you who don't know, he just turned a big 60. And I was like, you know what? For years, I've been thinking about it. When he turns 60, I want to get him something special. I want to get him a 1960 because he was born in 1960 and he's turning 60. So I was like, my brain, my OCD was going ding, 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 ding. I got to get him a 1960, the year he was born, Cadillac. And I scoured the internet. I was like, I gotta get him the perfect motherfucking Cadillac. And then I found it like 2 months before his birthday. I was like, it just came out of the internet mist. And I was like, that is the one. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I got you that 1960 Cadillac. It looks just like Elvis Presley would roll up in that sweet baby, creamy white stallion. And I got it for you. And I brought it to you on your birthday. I gave it to you, and I could tell you loved it. And you drove it around, and you loved it. And then it immediately basically just broke down like a piece of shit jalopy. But for those few days that you had it, I mean, it was worth it, right?
I tried to grind for those who
Oh,
can't see it. It's something like that. I'm a terrible artist, but the signing has inspired me. No, it's amazing. Speaking of, I was going to say, have we heard from what's his name?
It's about dude, I think your stallion's done, dude.
What?
We got to get together because
we got to do let's do the shoot. Let's do the shoot.
I got myself a birthday gift of a Black Beauty 1969 Dodge Dart. I was born, and I want to get my Dart and your caddy together for a little.
Can we get a drone shot?
Gotta get a drone shot. Gotta get a drone shot.
It's because it won't even happen. I'm gonna just like it didn't happen.
I have a feeling you're way ahead of me.
What's your best gift though, Jack? What's your
best gift that I've ever received?
Yeah.
My lady got me a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Which
one? Your favorite?
It's called the Addams Family, and it is my favorite pinball machine of all times. And
where is it?
The hell out of that thing. It's in the basement, right outside my man cave. Right now, it's covered in boxes because ever since pandemic, like the basement has just become this weird hoarder's delight. I don't know what it is about pandemic, but it's really bringing out the hoarder in me.
Yeah. Well,
dude, my basement is.
Thinking about the future. I got a lot of valuable stuff, but you know what you could do is you could just get the extra large storage with the air conditioning.
Yeah, I could just move everything to storage. I just would
rather
rather throw away the things that I don't need. Okay, anyway, this one, a question from Alexander in Toledo, Ohio. When is the next D movie? I love you guys. Keep on rocking. And hail Satan. Alex Barudi. Thanks, Alex.
Wait a minute. I just had an idea. Just saying that. Tenacious D, go to Mars. Classic. Dude. We build our own spaceship. Stay with me. I'm just spitballing here.
We gotta collab with spaceship. Elon. Okay.
With Elon can be in it. Could you imagine if Elon said yes?
Dude, by the way, Elon does make a little cameo in Tenacious D, Post-Apocalypto. So Elon, if you're watching, I know you are a fan. Check it out. Hope you liked the part. We put you in there. And there's also a lyric about Elon Musk in the song. There's lots of Elon in there.
Can Campbell go?
Look at that gorgeous kitty cat.
Hello, Campbell. He wants to go to Mars.
Okay, when is the next Tenacious D movie?
Well, I was actually inspired by Bill and Ted.
Oh, really?
I think
you watch it?
I did. I paid.
Did they steal everything from us, or just some of it?
Well, it was inspired. You can tell it was inspired. But how could you know? I mean,
Did they write and perform the greatest song in the world?
they did. It was weird that they used a version of Tribute at the end. I mean, I was surprised. But Chris and Ed, the creators, are old friends, UCLA friends.
Was the song written by Weezer? Because I saw a music video by Weezer that was Bill and Ted's.
You know what? I want to go spoiler alert. I want those. Listen. I'm just gonna complain. My one complaint. I loved it. You guys are great. $20 to rent.
Right.
$25 to own.
Dang.
And I'm like, well, listen. At that point, I'm just buying it. I don't even know. I just in case. Right. Great. And then the rental's like, if you do not watch in the 48 hours, your time will tick away, and you will be your rental will disappear.
I think it might be the pandemic price point though, where they're saying, "Hey, no one's going to movie theaters. We're losing money, so you actually have to pay a little more to watch it at home now, because now it's kind of like you're going to the movie theater."
Well, Judd strong-armed me into paying for King of Staten Island.
How much he make you pay for that?
Well, I think that was $20. It was like, come on, that was a Netflix original. I'm saying, it wasn't like I'm gonna see this at ArcLight or something.
Right.
Good. He strong-armed me with his.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I would have liked it more for $10.99. I don't know. That's just
that sounds like a solid 7 out of 10.
It was 7.5 for sure. I mean,
7.5. So it's
that's what I'm saying.
That's
we
the
go
threshold.
Yeah, I'll go fresh.
Cage is giving it a certified fresh, barely. right on the cusp.
Well, I had to say the ending was a little soft, but I thought Pete did a good job.
Pete did a good job. I mean, it's personal, right? That's Judd's speciality. He tells these comics actual personal life stories. That's where his gold is. He gets into the real, to that heart.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Brainstorm. Judd produced, directs, writes with the D. Tenacious 3D. Did it. Judd, if you're listening,
Tenacious D movie?
Send us a 2-page treatment.
Well, anyway, to answer Alexander's question, when is the next D movie? I would predict that the next Tenacious D movie will come out shortly after the next Tenacious D album. And look for that. Look hard in the year 2024.
Yes. Are you going to tell them why?
Wait. Let me think about this. Yeah, because in 2024, well, that it will have been the full 6 or 7 years, however long we take in between albums. That's what we always do. That's our gestation period. But also,
our cycle.
Because you will be, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? And I will be, I can't drive 55 years old. And I really like those ages for our next album. It's a powerful 1-2 punch.
Can we guarantee versions of both those songs?
Oh my God. Well, on our next cover album. I mean, on
our next one.
Our first covers album. We've been talking about doing a covers album, but that's not what I'm talking about for that year. That year, I'm thinking is our next real album. The covers album will be fun, but it's not our next real album. Everyone knows a covers album is not a real album.
No, it's not a real album. Spitball. Check this out. Yeah. We do When I'm 64 as a full-blown rocker. I Can't Drive 65 or 55 as a weird, cheesy ballad.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a fun take.
Rinky dink dink. Remember When I'm 64, bing, bing, rinky tink piano and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, those are fun takes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I finished all my signings.
What?
Yeah. How far are you?
I've just been leisurely signing. I don't even know. Pam?
How many do you have left?
I have my assistant and director.
I'm just going to start answering some questions here. You ready, Kate?
Yeah. How many do I have left?
From Jamie in Hornchurch, United Kingdom. Hornchurch.
Yeah.
That sounds like a kind of evil church. Hornchurch.
Yeah.
Church of the Horn. What is your favorite line of lyrics you've written?
Well, wow.
Trying to think of all the songs that we've written.
There's so many.
You know which one was I was proud of just because it took so much time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Ballad of Hollywood Jack and the Rage Cage, I felt like that told a story. That was
Yeah.
nice. That was fun. And I like that. But I
I,
also like Throw Down.
oh yeah.
Throw Down, we had that riff
Yeah,
a
yeah.
long time. We're like, what is this song? What is this riff telling us the story is about? And it came down to the battle of all the great religions. The battle of Jesus versus Moses versus Muhammad as they battle, three-way battle royale.
One of my early favorites is a song we don't do, but it was "Climb Upon My Faithful Steed."
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna, and I thought, because it was done kind of tempo intro, and it was just so in your face.
Yeah.
It had a drug reference though.
I also really like Colors. We wrote Colors for the new album, Post-Apocalypto. And it's kind of our song to save the world. And those lyrics are pretty powerful.
It is. I think that one will be an anthem that lives on long past expiration. I'm down to 2. You can see it's getting a little ragged.
Look at our oceans. The whales have gone away. Corporations run amok. Look at our planet, now just shades of gray. No one seems to give a fuck. I mean,
It's pretty spot on.
Shakespeare could have improved upon it.
You know what's awesome about us is that we spread out our classics. I mean, there's classics every album.
Yeah.
If
you really want to come down to it, it's Tribute. That's the one. That's the first one we really wrote.
Yeah.
And that one was the greatest song in the world tribute. And it was the twist. It was like, it's not the greatest song in the world. It's a tribute to the greatest song. That little twist is what launched Tenacious D. I guess if we're being honest, it's probably that. This is not the greatest song in the world. This is just a tribute. It's probably our greatest single lyric.
It does beg the question, though. Has it been downhill after 91?
Hell no, up. So this one's from William in Malabar, Florida. Malabar. Were you aware that there was a Malabar, Florida?
It was not.
They should make their own chocolate bar, Malabar. If you heard tale of a book that reveals the secrets of the universe, would you want to read it, and why?
Yes, because who wouldn't?
Yeah, I'd want to read it because that would mean it would give me like godlike powers. Who wouldn't want the power? But with great power comes great responsibility. You really want to carry that responsibility on your shoulders, Cage?
Yeah, that's a good lesson.
You know what it is, Cage? It's biblical.
Mm.
It's taking a bite of the tree of knowledge.
Mm.
You think you want it until you're banished from the Garden of Eden by an evil, satanic serpent penis monster.
Oh, penis monster.
Okay. Thank you for that question. William from Malabar. Next up, we got Kevin from Duluth, Minnesota. Kevin from Duluth. Mm-hmm. Being that there is more than one way to do so, what do you think is the most efficient way to skin a cat?
Well, I'm a cat owner and a cat fancier, so the mere thought of that is metaphorically, though, I do agree that you should try different ways, and there's no one right way. Many times there are different ways to skin the metaphorical cat.
I think that the best way, the most humane way, just take it to the butcher and just leave, and not even. I don't want to see what happens.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have answered it. It's
Yeah.
too disturbing.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Next.
Rachel from Lincoln, Nebraska. Hell of a town. We rocked Lincoln. Remember, Cage, when we rocked Lincoln, Nebraska?
Yeah, one of our best.
Who's the big spoon? Who's the little spoon?
Who's who? What?
Who's the big spoon? Who's the little spoon? Assuming that we spoon, you and I. This is what I think the question is about.
Well, I'm the big spoon for sure.
You know what? I was going to say the same. You're the big spoon.
No, it's obvious. Yeah.
I need the cuddles.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
you
put
come
my
up
big
behind me,
big bear in there.
spoon me. I'm in a fetal, and then you spoon me.
Wow,
It's
wow,
warm and it's safe.
wow.
Okay. Harrison, Gulf Breeze, Florida. Did you know there was a Gulf Breeze, Florida?
No, but
Gulf Breeze.
with thoughts and prayers. I think they're in the middle of a hurricane.
God, are they in the middle of one right now?
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, indeed. Question: what do y'all value most about your friendship?
Say the loyalty.
Loyalty.
Often,
I would say what I value most about my friendship to Kyle Gass is beyond words. There's not really words for that kind of feeling in the heart. To know that you have a friend and a partner in this strange, wonderful, terrifying, beautiful journey called life. Be able to share thoughts and feelings, moments where we can talk of life and its wonder and its mysteries and its hilarities, the things that are funny and interesting. It's just great to have someone to share that with. Next question. Moving on. This is from Nick in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire. Damn. He lives in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire. That is one of the toughest
I think it's Gloucestershire.
places to say. Did you say it right? Let me hear you say it.
I think it's Gloucestershire.
I think that's where Worcestershire sauce was invented.
For
If
sure.
the D had to team up with superhero crime fighter, who would you choose?
Batman, duh.
Tenacious D and Batman?
Batman
Without hesitation. Do you know what? Weirdly, I think I would go with Daredevil. Maybe that's what the D has stood for all along. Tenacious Daredevil. And also, it's got the devil in there. The D. Okay. Next, Alex, Minster, Ohio. Whatever happened to that motorcycle you guys used on Kimmel Live?
Well, I don't know. Bring her out. Oh no, we don't.
Pretty sure it went straight back to the rental house from whence it came. Next one is from Trevor, Chino, California. Chino, Cage.
Hey, we're on Jimmy Kimmel next week, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude. Tune in. Tune in to Jimmy Kimmel, y'all. We're gonna light that. We're gonna light it up. Cage and Jables, we all want to know, how has Sasquatch been handling the quarantine? You should know, Cage. Doesn't he live in your neighborhood?
I saw a picture, and he was running out of the fire with a whole handful of animals. He was saving the animals from the fire. He doesn't even. He's so shy, but he.
Gotta love him. He's a sweetheart. That sassafras. Next question from Michael in Avon, Ohio. Are you planning on rescheduling the Purple Nurple tour? Well, God willing, it won't be necessary.
2023.
Yeah. Wait a second. That would be 2024.
Yeah. Wait, that's everything.
Dude, it's always about the Purple Nurples.
Cycle.
I think you can definitely count on us hitting the Purple Nurples again someday soon. But I gotta say, I was really looking forward to playing those shows and to making a difference, mainly just making a difference and getting out there and rocking the vote
Yeah.
encouraging people to get out there. And it it hurts uh, uh, that we can't be out there right now. Uh, we had a big Rocktober plan. We had a big Rocktober surprise. Big Rocktober surprise. Anyways, Scott from Spring Farm, New South Wales. How do you prepare to write an album?
Hmm.
It's one of those things like there will be no D wine until it's D time. And we know it's just sort of like, you know, that thing they say about the clock. What's that internal clock that makes you want to have a baby?
Your your fertility clock.
Your biological clock.
Yeah.
We have our own kind of biological clock that tells us when it's time to write an album, and we get that hunger and we get that feeling, we get that burning desire, and we call each other and we say, "Let's do it." And we go to it's like our own personal bat cave. We have a rehearsal space where we like to jam and work up material. It's a neutral space. I think it's important to have a neutral space. It's not KG's house, not my house. We go to a neutral space and we jam. We talk. We stare into each other's eyes. We look down the barrel of the soul of the universe and we wait quietly, patiently for the album to emerge. Okay, next we got Lucas from Grieskirchen, Oberösterreich. From Grieskirchen, Oberösterreich. I don't know if that's real or if someone's fucking with me. How long did it take you to make all the drawings? Dude, good question. Took a
Man,
long ass time.
it's so many. You're like a one man cartoonist shop.
I have to say it took hundreds of hours, but I loved it. I really enjoyed the process.
And it got better. You got better as you went, of course.
It was a real job, and I just like,
Yeah.
yeah, as we did it, I was just like, "Oh, I love this. I could do this. And you know, we'll see
I'm saying maybe one more sequel.
if it turns out to be a big hit, we'll have to do another. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it ends up being, you know, I don't know, the best-selling graphic novel in the history of Fantagraphics books, yes, we'll do another. I don't know what I'm saying. Next. This is from Tello in Hermitage, Tennessee.
Mm.
How did Jack
Hannah
and
Montana.
Kyle meet? I've seen Tenacious D and Pick of Destiny, and I feel that the real story had to be shortened and calmed down because it's too awesome for
Let me
mere
just,
mortals to comprehend.
I wanna,
Stay
I want
off.
to settle this one.
Also, as a
Once it,
fellow drummer, Dave Grohl is awesome. Okay, that's from Tello. Talk, Cage.
Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny is a motion picture. Certainly, it's based on us. The details, it's called Poetic Light. The Pick of Destiny, facts and are is the story is emotionally true. Maybe the details here, there, but basically everything that happened happened.
Great answer.
Maybe.
Cage, we only got 3 questions left. I want to get to them all before
Yeah.
the night. This one's from Matthew in Lexington, Kentucky.
Mm.
Simply waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Cage, you go waffles?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One of my favorite is a waffle with fried eggs
Yeah.
and sausages.
Dude, the way that it catches the butter in those little like
I
waffles.
put butter in there too, and just a little syrup drizzle, not too much though.
What about a little powdered sugar?
Go, 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 go. I like butter. Powdered sugar and food.
Yeah, just what's that sandwich?
Monte Cristo, of course. But that's French toast. Is
Oh,
like
that's French toast. Never mind.
there's
We're
ham
gonna
and
go with
cheese.
waffles. Next question Morgan in Garden Valley, Idaho.
Go, Morgan.
Although I am a fan of the Post-Apocalypto series of releases, I was expecting a continuation of the D's history and future that has been represented in other albums, tours, and videos. What was the D's influence to change direction? What sparked this new version of the D's story? Well, I think we covered it. I think it was Trump's election was the inspiration for the perspiration that is
Mhm.
Tenacious D in Post-Apocalypto. And last but not least, last question.
Yeah. Woo!
Harvey
Last question.
in Lindrindros. No, let me get this right. Landrindod Wells. Landrindod Wells.
I want to go there.
Landrin
I want to go there.
Landrindod Wells.
Yes.
Harvey, have you ever considered recording a song underwater? I was hoping I was going to have a fart.
That was a false alarm.
There's
That
nothing
would
there.
have been similar too.
If I pushed, there might have been a fart, but there also might have been a turtle. It might have been a turtle head. The answer is I'm going to say no. We never even considered recording a song underwater.
We could probably push a button in the studio to make it
I mean,
sound.
you're not
like
going to
that.
go down there with an electric guitar, or
Your Johnny Spike can
how do
do
you get
it.
a microphone down there? Maybe it could be like, well, like if you're in a submarine, you could do that.
I don't want to be mean, but I'm almost sorry that was the last question because there's no such short ones, and that was just I don't know.
Well, but the simple answer is no. We've
No.
never considered it. But you know what? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for buying the book and supporting the D. We look forward to rocking you again real soon. Catch you on the flip flop. See ya in 2024, if not sooner.